Hey guys, this is my trade review for January 3rd, 2019. Today was a disappointing day for me. I only took one trade today on CELG. So I was watching two stocks today. I was watching Apple and CELG. Apple had its big revenue cut today. That's what was driving the market down. And CELG had a buyout with Bristol Myers, a huge buyout. They were priced at $102 in the buyout deal. So big positive catalyst on CLG, and CLG popped up nearly 40% on that news. So on Apple, I was bearish on the name, but I didn't find a setup to get short, and Apple kind of just went range bound the entire day. I was telling myself if it gets below 142, then I'll take it for a short. When it broke here at 140, if it gets below 143, I'll look for a short setup. And when it broke 143 here, I didn't see any setups formulate, and eventually pop through 143. I will be looking for continuation at below 142 tomorrow. On the daily chart, below 142, there's not much resist or support other than 134.50s, which is the high from back in April of 2015. April 2015. So this free breaking 142 will be a pretty significant level to watch tomorrow. But regardless, today I took a long position on CELG. So in my game plan, I was actually neutral on the name unless CELG can get over this 90 level, which was a pre-market level, tapped nearly 3 times in pre-market. So this was the level to watch for long. And eventually market opens and we drop. So I was looking for support to hold. So there's a nice support level on daily chart, this 84.71 level, which was the low down here and retested over here. So that was decent support level on the daily chart, and the initial morning low was at that level. So this confirms that this level as a multiple time frame technical level. So when we tested and rejected and came back, big volume comes into stock, we break through it, but then we immediately get bought back up, and then we retest it again. So to me, this looked really good for a long. We broke through that level, but then we reclaimed it again. This looked really nice on the tape. Buyers were in control, so I took a long position. First fill was at 85.20, and then actually at this dip I got more stock, so I went in full size. I wanted to get good prices near support, because to me this looked really nice. It was U-shaping at the time on a 1 minute. I was looking at this trend line here, so I broke a trend line. Should have actually, in hindsight, waited for this trend line to break. So eventually I do get stopped out, so we rise. I took some off at 84.50s, and then I naturally got stopped out the rest at 84.25. So I mean, to me this was a nice play, but just didn't end up working. CLG was not a long. So at this point we broke through the lows, so now we're trending down. A better setup long actually would have been if we held over here again and then broke this trend line. That would have been the long signal, but instead we actually get a short signal. So Again, still watching the 84.71.70 level. We break through 84.71 and we start retesting it as new resistance. So at this point, I'm seeing this, and this is a great short setup in my playbook, but I'm actually hesitant to take this setup. At the time I was biased long, and I should not be so biased in one direction. The technicals are clearly showing that CELG is a short, and I'm neutral in my game plan. I'm allowed to take a short into this consolidation and this retest here. And when CELG retests this trend line here and rejects it, that's such an obvious level to get short. You have two resistances holding at that point. So yeah, hindsight, this was a beautiful short opportunity, and this would have been a huge R trade if I took it, but I didn't. So really disappointed I didn't here. Too biased on the name. So yeah, that was my trades for today. So my fills for CLG. So again, took 2 long positions, trying to get good prices near support, and then I get stopped out.